YouTube, it's Melissa, aka Meeples. I haven't really done any videos the past couple of weeks because I've been really busy, so I do have quite a bit of information to throw at you, and I'm not sure if I'm going to put this in one video or two. I do have to do my January haul, January wrap-up, and then February TBR. So first I'm going to do my January haul. We're going to start off with the OwlCate book planner. I'm just going to go through it real quick. You start off with the owner title page, and you can put your contact information. You can do draw or doodle your favorite books, and then it goes into the calendar, so it is completely blank. You have to write in all of your stuff, so you could start in January, you can start in September. I am taking notes of like different book holidays and when I finished reading my books and when I'm posting my videos. Then the next page is a release calendar, and there is a TBR. I have all of mine for January there, and then the next is just little reviews. And then in the back there is a weekly planner, and there is enough for a little bit of extra. I started in mid-December when I started my first BookTube, but that was a little too extra, so I did make a copy and put 2 more pages in the back. So I have all of until the end of December, start of next January. So for my next book, I signed up for this review website in early December, and I thought the book would have gotten to me in December, but it got to me in like January. So I have Jesus Calling for Christmas, and I do have to write a review and post it because they did give me the book for free. Then I did buy a few books. They are mostly books that are part of series that I planned on reading, and a couple that were not. I did see the trailer for 5 Feet Apart, and I wanted to read the book before I saw the movie, so that should be coming out in March. And then I got the next 2 Stalking Jack the Ripper books, and I hope to read those sometime this year. Then I got the Giver Quartet, and Zenith. And in the order, I did buy 1 more book, but that is a birthday present, so I'm not going to say it on here. And I also got the second Dragon Rider book that just recently came out. And I don't have it yet. It was supposed to come today, but it hasn't come yet. It is Girls of Paper and Fire, and I will talk more about that in a little bit. So for my January wrap-up, I did start Harry Potter and the Cursed Child at the very end of December. I finished Act 1, and that took me a long while, and I was not enjoying this book, so I took a pause, and I did read the Hunger Games trilogy, and I finished that. And so I went back and I read the rest of Part 1, so I read Act 1 and Act 2, and I finished that on yesterday, the 31st. Wow. And then, so I just have the second half of the book to finish for that. My friend also lent me a book that he got at the Chicago Comic-Con this past October, I think it was. And it's a graphic novel called Plume, the Omnibus, and it's a collection of 5 volumes of this graphic novel, and it's by Kaylin Smith. I'm going to read the Goodreads summary, which does not do it justice. For Vesper Grey, there is before and the after. The before is devastatingly boring, teacups and girdles, and an overbearing aunt who makes life hell. The after is Korik and the uncovered truth about a magical necklace. It is the Wild West, and it is an adventure that could very well change everything. So basically, this is a book about a girl named Vesper, and her dad is an archaeologist, so he goes on trips and he comes back with different ancient artifacts and whatnot. And on one of his trips, he discovered a magical necklace or amulet, and he ended up giving it to his daughter. And the thing about this necklace is that it's enchanted. It has a person connected to it, which is Korik, and whoever is the wearer of the necklace is protected by Korik. So if you're in danger, he's going to protect you, or the wearer. And lots of stuff happens, and it talks about like the ant, and it's got like that Victorian vibe in the beginning, and then it also has a Western feel to it. So the differences there was actually like really cool. The art is great, the colors are great, the story is really funny and action packed, but it was just a really cool read. And so I finished 4 books and then half of Harry Potter and the Cursed Child. So for my February TBR, I obviously did not get to them in January, so I have the Land of Elion books that I have already started reading. And then once I'm done with those, I plan on reading the Cornelia Funks books. This is because of a conversation that my sister and I had. I was like, I really want to watch Inkheart, but I should probably read the books again first. So I have Inkheart, Inkspell, and Ink Death. The Thief Lord. And then I had the first Dragon Rider. My dog chewed on it in high school. I was very mad. And this one came out, well, I got it in 2006. It came out in 2004. And then, as I just showed you, I just got the second one, which came out in 2016. So it was 12 years difference between the 2 books. And did I just say this yet? Okay, so for February, I have signed up for the BookTube Games, and it's basically just a month-long readathon that's a competition between 5 different groups, and those groups are Ketterburn, something like that. I don't know what that series is from. Drury Lane, which I had a guess, but I had to search that one up, but that is from Stephen King's It. There's Camp Half-Blood, Neverland, and Hogwarts. And whenever I've told people about this, within the past 2 days that I've known about it, like, oh, you chose Hogwarts. No, I did not choose Hogwarts. Because for the first challenge of the games, so this week, from the 1st through the 7th, we each have a assigned book for each group, and I only liked Neverland's book, so that's why I chose Neverland. And our book is Girls of Paper and Fire. So that's why I purchased that book. If you are already signed up for the BookTube Games and you are not already in the Discord, please, please, please join us. There's lots of conversations going. I am not really too sure about the other teams because I have the other teams muted because it's just not really related to me. No offense. But there's plenty of conversations and stuff happening. And there's a general group too, so we can converse there. So go click the link below. I do hope to try to keep an update on the BookTube Games and try to post more in general. But until next time, bye!